know how to design and lay out a school paper? Come on, let's explore and learn designing and layouting. Good day, learners! Welcome to another learning episode in journalism. Yes, I know that you already have the ideas about the part of a school paper. But this time, let us know how to design and lay out a school paper. Does it sound interesting? I am teacher Joanne Donguila from Special Program in Journalism of Magnaga National High School, Pantukan North District. Will venture Journalism 8 or Print Media. Let us discover and learn designing and layouting a school paper. At the end of the lesson, the learner should be able to describe sections or pages in a newspaper, design and lay out a newspaper, school paper in particular. Value the integration of contemporary layout and designs in making a newspaper. Today, let us talk about fundamentals of designing and layouting. Take a look of a sample of school paper from Magnaga National High School. Are you curious and eager to know how to make a school paper? Listen! Prepare yourself as we are about to discuss the basic of school paper layouting. Now, prepare your pen and notebook and list down the important key points about our lesson. First, we have the canvas size. The school paper setup for elementary is 9 by 12 inches, while in the secondary is 12 by 18 inches. Typography concerns about the stylish play-up of combinations of different kinds of fonts. The font have two basic types, sans serif and serif. Script and curly are the font style. Font also has a family. Example, for Gotham, we have Gotham Black or Gotham Bold, Gotham Book or Gotham Light, and Gotham Medium. Another example, for Cambria, you can use Cambria Regular or Cambria Bold. Let's dive down on the usage of fonts. For headlines, hammer, header, byline, catchline, and captions, use sans serif fonts. The body text is your choice. Use hammer to add impact. Striking headlines is a must. Verbs should be in present form for English and past form for Filipino. Good font combination is also a must because it will make up a general look of the paper. The third fundamental is drop cap. Drop capping is a process where the first letter of the article is enlarged. The fourth fundamental is kerning. Kerning is a process of putting spaces between letters. The fifth fundamental is color. Color make up a general theme and approach of the paper to the readers. In choosing a good color, we have three basic types of combinations: monochromatic, dual tone, and complementary colors. In combining colors correctly, you should apply contrasting colors, combine contradicting shades like dark and bright, and lastly, use eye-pleasing colors. The sixth fundamental is design and graphics. Designs and graphics is the elements that make up the paper's aura. You should have one dominant design. A graphic is a tool to visually represent the article stats and numbers. It is also considered as the article extension. Graphics, usually in vector form, and it spices up the visual impact of the paper, which are coherent to the design. The last fundamental is the white space. White space is the empty space all throughout the pages of the paper. Now, let's talk about trendy layout. Modular type of layout uses more boxes, which is an effective way to have a coherent arrangement. Contrary to the modular type of layout, minimal layout elements, which can be a cause for a layout to be spacious, but the readability rate is high. Let us see the differences between traditional and trend-phase layout. This is the 2010 and 2017 edition of Ang Dalampasigan of Magnagan National High School. Next is the trend typography. Then, the trend colors. This is the trend sample of arrangement and design. Okay, let's take a look what's inside a campus paper. Flag or banner. This is the name of the publication. Hammer. It should creatively describe the general thought of the articles. The headline below the hammer should be smaller, and its size should indicate the level of importance of the articles. For the headline or the title, it must be concise, with a maximum of 5 to 12 words. And the verb should be in present form for English and past form for Filipino. For the full quote, you should choose the best lines from the persona in the news. The font style and size should be different from the general body text. Next is the index. Index serves as the overview of the paper, and it's also known as page insider. For the photos, it should have editorial value, for it speaks the story itself. Byline, it is the identification of the writer. Reminders, this is not applicable in editorial page. And it must not steal attention to the reader. Articles. Articles must not go below 6 paragraphs. Standard font sizes are 9 to 10 points. And the lead must be bold. There are other elements of a newspaper: the folio, jump line, digit, and mugshots. At this point, let us talk about the content inside a school paper. News page. The front page articles should be arranged according to the importance and prominence. It must be attractive, elegant, and simple. Every news page has a dominant story and a dominant photo. Next is the editorial. Editorial must have masthead and contain all the staffs of the editorial board. At least one or more cartoons and must have editorial columns. More importantly, it should be simple and formal. For the feature, it must not contain literature-related articles. Graphics is a must. Your imagination is a primary tool in laying out the features. And then, the science and technology page. The articles must bank on local research and discoveries. Featuring of gadgets are not recommended. Lastly, the sports page. For this page, you should find a sports banner story that is not common. You can feature local stories. Action photos are needed in this page. The layout for the sports page should cohere with the aura of the whole page. Knowing the fundamentals of designing and layouting is very helpful if you want to lay out and design a school paper. Now, let us try and check your knowledge about our lesson. For our activity, you have to write the letters of the correct answer. You will be given 5 seconds for each questions. Are you ready to do the activity? If you're ready, let's start! Time's up! Let's find out if you answer it correctly. Did you get the right answer? Very good! Congratulations, students! You did a great job today. For your homework, please lay out and design your own school paper. Did you learn something today? Always remember the fundamentals of designing and layouting. Again, this is Teacher Joanne Navarroza Donguila of Magnagan National High School, Pantucan North District. For more fun and exciting journalism lessons, stay tuned on TV Eskwela dahil dito sa TV Eskwela, sa pag-aaral, sama-sama. Bye-bye!